Well, there's nothing left to do but wait for the movers. You've been in my life a long time, haven't you? I remember when I got you. I was 11. You weren't even painted yet. I remember my Aunt Jackie helped me paint the spots on your hands. Remember when we watched the moon landing together? July 20th, 1969. I was still 11. Then there were the 70s. The crazy disco days. I remember I took you with me to my first studio apartment on 85th Street. That was crazy. Then there were the 80s. What happened in the 80s? Oh yeah, I went to Fire Island and Key West. I left you alone for a while. But at the end of the 80s, that's when I met Kirk. And I'm sorry I didn't talk to you for a lot after that. But you were always with us. Wherever we went, you went. When we moved here, you moved here. And now you're coming to Florida with us. You'll always be in my life. You want a cup of coffee? You know what? I never gave you a name. Well, this is it. Today's our last day in our apartment. The apartment that we lived in for 28 years. Kirk and I loved it here. This is our kitchen. The new kitchen that we had put in about 5 years ago still looks pretty good. Our friend Nathan helped design it. He even designed a pantry for us. The stove used to be over there. We had one of these 1928 kitchens with the gas burners and like everything was old-fashioned and the cabinet doors didn't close. But then we put in this IKEA kitchen with this beautiful countertop and we had a great time. Kirk and I ate breakfast here every morning. The table is going to Florida. Let's take a tour. Here's our living room, dining room. This couch, let me tell you about this couch. Charles Nelson Riley, the famous Charles Nelson Riley, used to sit right here all the time, drinking his Maker's Mark and having a great time, telling us funny stories while I made spaghetti and meatballs in the kitchen. We had a lot of famous people in this apartment, come to think of it. Let's see who was here. Charles Bush was here at that dining table. He had dinner. Melissa Manchester was here on the opening night of a show that Kirk did, and she did the music for. Robert Osborne from Turner Classic Movies, I believe, he was here. Pat Birch was in our apartment, and Joanna Gleason came here for a play reading of my friend Aaron Gleason that he was doing. And she sat right over here. This is where Kirk did all of his wonderful light plots. Now he's going to be doing them in our new Florida home with a view of a lake. This is the closet that Kirk had organized so beautifully with all our office supplies. Kirk is really a master at organization. And this was Kirk's clothes closet. This apartment had what they called a Jack and Jill bathroom, one of these two door bathrooms that went from each of the bedrooms. This was the bathroom, the black and white bathroom. I call it the black and white bathroom because I love subway tile, and we had this subway tile put in, and then we got this black and white shower curtain, and we had all this trim, very chrome and very like 1940s, and a black and white basket weave floor. This is the bathroom. I would come home and lock the door and cry and howl every time that I didn't get cast in a part that I thought I did such a good audition for. I would scream out this window. No, just kidding. Here's the bedroom. the corner bedroom. It was really beautiful. We had a breeze from both of these windows. Well, the car's downstairs. It's time to go. It's my last look at this apartment. Getting a little emotional. I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss it. But as long as I'm with Kirk, I know I'll be okay. So, time to say bye. Here we go. My last look. Memories like the corners of my mind. Yes, 7 o'clock. Yeah! My favorite part of the day.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's my niece's birthday, and we almost forgot to say happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Leah. You know, she's not only my niece, she's also my incredible goddaughter. Have a great birthday.